Let me lay my cards on the table. I think Jesus is the answer to your problem. Now I know that sounds like a stupid thing to say. After all, this is just a dumb internet video. And I don't even know what your problem is. Is it that someone that you love more than anything is dying? Or is it that your boss is a pain? Ouch! Or that you can't stop thinking about a relationship and what might have been? I don't even know your problem. How can I claim some mythological Jewish holy man is the answer? Well, hear me out. Let me show you two groups of people whose problems are about as extreme as they get. And let's just think, what if, just what if, this isn't a myth and Jesus is for real? Out in the middle of a massive lake, there's a storm that has even the toughest fishermen panicking. With their boat right on the edge of tipping over, there's no captain in the world who can help them. But Jesus is the answer. He commands the wind and the waves to calm down, and instantly they do. The waves go flat and the storm disappears. In one house where someone's young daughter lies dead, the family are there mourning and preparing for the funeral. Everyone has lost hope. There's no doctor in the world who could help now, but Jesus is the answer. He takes the dead girl by the hand and raises her back to life. She had been dead, but now she's alive again. These enemies, disease, disaster, and death, have always beaten mankind. However good our healthcare treatment is, cancer still often wins. However up to date our infrastructure, floods still wreak havoc. And as for death, that still claims a 100% hit rate. I don't know what your problem is, but I'm certain it hurts. I'm certain that it eats up a huge amount of emotional energy every day. I'm certain that it's too big for you to handle, just like my problems are for me. But I'm certain that Jesus is the answer to your problem. In saying that, I don't mean that your problem is small. It's not, it's huge. But Jesus is even bigger than your greatest problem. Jesus has the power and authority to do things that no one else in the whole of human history can do. He is the answer to your problem, no matter how big it feels. He might not fix your problem straight away or in the way we want, but if we trust in Him, then He is the answer. Do you ever feel like you sort one problem only to find another takes its place? It's as if we're using a tiny plaster to fix a severed artery. Our day-to-day struggles are symptoms of a greater problem. A problem that is so big we can't even see it. We try and fix the symptoms, but we miss the root problem. Our biggest problem is that we're cut off from God. In our self-centeredness, we've rejected God from being the answer to our longings. In our search for fulfillment, we've chased after other things, good things, but things that can't fully satisfy. Jesus' death, the ransom that He paid, was to restore us to a life of fulfillment now, and ultimately in the future, life forever. And Jesus' death was not the end. 3 days later, He beat death. He came back to life, proving that He can give us life forever. Could it be that in knowing Jesus, we can find answers to the deepest longings and struggles we have? Why not take some time to watch through this series of videos about Jesus? Or read Matthew's account of Jesus' life. You'll find it in the Bible.